Dumelang bagaetso, welcome to PNC News. I'm your host, Kinna Tabiso Di Rupitzanocha, aka Tups on News. This glorious day, we kick off with great news. Our current police minister, Senzo Mchunu, is doing what the other one couldn't do. La Mohopola, this one who used to look like Undertaker and Zorro, yes, he cannot match what Ntate Senzo is doing. All Begitele could do was go, my father is a kitchen girl. My mother is a kitchen boy. Why are you racist?
Don't talk things that you have studied and you have heard, you have been told about. I've lived this life. I've lived the life of being African. I've lived the life when my mother was called a kitchen girl, when my father was called a garden boy. I've lived that life. And I'm not going to take any nonsense of somebody who regards me as a garden boy today, because you regard me as a garden boy. You come here, shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Ulelang, solve the crimes. Ntate Pegitele. But it's fine. Out with the old, in with the new. Ntate Senzo is doing the Lord's work in his recent catalogue of arrests, excluding former ministers. Of course, we celebrate the arrest of Lirete Lebarenke Musa Kaula. Yes, Njaele, the devil's spawn, Lirete Lapere Musa Kaula is in prison.
Hi, babies. We're meeting.
This Lerete right here, Musa Kaula, well-known blogger and celebrity troll, was arrested last Tuesday in the Western Cape after appearing at the Vanderburg Magistrate Court. He was accused of murder and eating the ear of his opponent. It is said that he loves himself a good listener.
I stabbed him on his groin area place to get him off me, which was one step. It doesn't matter because he died, but it was one step to get him off me. We continued fighting. He's biting me, I'm biting him. And then I thought it was going to, after that, some guy came and then everybody was up, then they separated the fight. And then I left immediately because I thought, oh my God, if he comes up again, he's literally going to finish me. I ran to my car, I drove off.
The dog is in its cage. Nja ikeniko tronkong. Barry, hey! Sorry, I was just taken by the spirit. But happiness, jubilation has filled the streets of South Africa as the murderer, Musa Kaula, has finally gone to jail. Social media can rest assured and people can get back to their ways. You can now text your girlfriend and tell her you'll see her again in peace without worrying about extortion from a man with a size 24 waist and 2 nipples that touch.
Hlaleya zamadoda ayipheli ebarira mukhomba mina.
Hunters Dry will be losing sales. Mar abanataba because they don't want devils drinking their things. Satani is rejoicing as one of his own has made it to Tanyani. Rere halala Ntate Senzo halala. We thank you personally, Ralebocha. Let that Mike Tyson ear-eating, gay lover-killing breath of Satan, Mbonzi, what? Hey! Yeah. Owens, if you're watching this inside a jail, please, man, dollar something for me there. Anything. I'll bring snacks. Please. Cut his dreads, Owens. Cut his dreads. Sorry, I'm in the process of tossing, so spirits take me. In other news, Lord Gayton Mackenzie was forced to show who he is once again when the highly educated Mbuyiseni Ndlozi made remarks towards him in Parliament. Gayton showed him that, hey, you can have all the books you want, but Oksalayo, you are an ice boy.
Your peers, you always talk about education, Honorable Ndlozi. Your peers are delivering papers while you are ice boy here being sent around. Must not come to me.
Gayton basically said to Ndlozi, hey, my brother, your friends are gangsters, not you.
And I will tell you a secret. The only reason why they call us sellouts, because they are not on the GNU train. They bought the wrong ticket.
In international news, COVID cases have gone up in Denmark, which was alarming because not many testings have been happening with the people of Denmark. It turns out that scientists in Denmark have been testing the sewage. Stools of unknown people have been tested and random, and they've discovered that there's COVID in the stools. Ne re sa tsebe gore makaka a tshwara COVID, but because of international news, we have just found out. In other international news, Joe Biden finally announces his retirement at the tender age of 96. Now it seems that a black woman will be running against Donald Trump for presidency. Since his recent shooting case, he is now classified as a black man. So 2 blacks will be in the running for the presidency for America. It turns out that Naledi Pandor also applied for this candidacy. Hong Hong was seen sending his CV via email 2 days ago.
Joe Biden has announced he is dropping out of the presidential race over concerns about his age. The American president taking to X announcing his decision, a quote saying, "It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president."
We now cross over live to a man who has grown more colored as the episodes have gone by, recently purchasing 2 gold chains from Stans. We cross over live to Eusebius Newsuck. Over to you, Eubs.
Hey, thank you, Tubbs, and welcome to Your Sports Bulletin. My name is Eusebius Swinyag, moving straight into rugby. And in your rugby news, the Springboks played Portugal for the very first time. Also, something that was happened for the first time is Jay Something sang the national anthem for the Portuguese national team. And to be honest, that really broke my heart because I thought he was one of us. Seemed like Jay is something else. But I felt like the Springboks also felt my pain because they went on and trashed this Portuguese team 64-21. At least the Portuguese team scored something. And also just some exciting news that in the stands they sold more Boerewors rolls than Pregos. So we're going to move on with that. It still hurts my heart. It still hurts my heart. I don't know why he did it. Fuck, I feel like Jay, for the first time we saw him as a Zimbabwean.
How do we welcome the Portuguese in Bloemfontein and any other towns and cities if we do cross their path?
You do
How
it
do we say
Mzansi
hello?
way.
How do we say hello?
No, you don't talk to them
Give me
in their
some tips
language.
there.
You
Jay
talk to them
something,
in our
Angu.
language. They must learn. You know, there's a beauty of. But if you did want to say hola, it's hello,
Hola.
which not hola, it's
Okay,
hola. you know.
Hola. Hola.
Jay Something's new song is called Who Cares? We Care. We thought Sukasa was Mikasa. Anyway, moving on to your football news. And a great game took place this weekend. It was hip-hop versus gospel. South African artists took to the stadium to play against each other. It was hip-hop's day. Casper was also seen there playing, not for the gospel team. It looks like he still has some Doc Shebeleza in him. The football match didn't end with any controversy as the gospel artists blamed the hip-hop artists for not having any females in their team, because as the rule stands that at least a female should play for at least 10 minutes. And Big Zulu got very upset. He told one of the gospel artists, "Are you drunk?"
Utira ulethe abafana aba-11 abadlala ibhola imawo angikuphazamisanga so yonke into imile nje imawo.
And in some exciting news, Biniam Gurmay is the first black rider to win a green jersey. Yes, the Tour de France is very confusing. We don't know, did he win it? But now we hear that they're dishing out jerseys. But congratulations, Biniam. Sorry for last week where I confused you with a white man. You are the star of Africa and keep trapping them. Could this be the first guy that will complete Afrikaans as the trapper van vergelijking. I know that didn't make sense, but we out. Thank you, Tabs. My name is Eusebius Swinyag. Over to you.
We now cross over live to someone who knows everything about money as she keeps 20 rand under her pillow at night. Joyce, over to you.
Thank you for that, Tabi. So it is Joyce Wakadi on the economic segment. Today, we will be discussing black tax as well as endangered coins. Now, first of all, black tax has been a part of our culture for centuries. We know that when you get your first job, your paycheck goes to your parentals. Now, what is not given to us in big font at the end of your life contract with your parents is that most of the time, the 6 months you get your job, that 6-month pay is not going to you, my girl, my boy. You're going to give it to your parentals. That money will be chowed in your face. Now, when the roof is falling, they will look at you and say, but you are working. When your brothers and sisters need tuck shop money, it has to come from your purse. You will not give a face because you will be reminded that you are here as a blessing. Therefore, carry on the legion. Now, when we speak about endangered coins, if you have not paid attention, coins, they come out of use. We had a cent, 1 cent, yes. We had 2 cents, 2 cents. If you can remember, you should already have a funeral plan in effect for you at this point in time. The 5-cent coin has now been relegated to obsolete. And the 10-cent coin is shaking in her boots because she knows she is next. 50 cent is chilling because there is some couple of years to go before they run out of that color gold. The 2 rands, the silver, we are still gonna use because we have plenty of that mineral. Now, as a point of order, I would like to say, South Africans, we are nearing the end of the year. Yes, we are only in Augustus, or it is July, whatever you want to be. We are going at the end. Spend your money carefully. January is around the corner. When you blink, it's 2026. We don't want you to be in debt, nor do you want to be getting calls from Wunga wanting their 4,000 rands. It is Joyce Wakadi signing out. Thank you, Tabiso.
What would the streets of South Africa be without a criminal walking with a camera? Today we cross over live to one of the highest crime spots in Johannesburg with our very own man on the ground, Makora 211.
Eta hola tabs inja yegame ke lana Makora 211 in the house iparenga solveki cleve ngabambeki bheka manje ngiphumile danyane good behavior. I'm back on the streets. Ngifuna ukunitshela guys abantwana chose nibe be careful cause why bawatshontsha amafoni ngiyanibona ebusuku ndoku nibizindlala ngamafoni. You guys are not careful. It's people like this abanginikeza stress. Awubheke nje mabhebeza ngwana khamba njani. It's a shy quick interview. PNC News in the house. So awusabe wena ukuthi bangakutshontshela ifoni la strateni uyibamba budlapha nje so.
No, I was waiting for my Uber. Then I have to take it out and check where the Uber driver is.
Uyayibona iflopo ke nimela ama Uber bese senilahla timing. So bambala, I want to show you with your last ball. Makora 211, back to you, Tops.
I'm not. Help!
Now crossing over to someone who comes from a family that dictated their own weather in Limpopo. It gives us great honor to cross over to our very own weatherman, Alfred Lightning Lekhadim.
Welcome back to the news weather desk. Moya wa South Africa uflowa. That way. Utshwana le Metabonks. Ke ena tornado. Ya ba le Cobra. Ya regular ki DJ Sintle. Guys, the weather in South Africa is too insecure at the moment. You prepare for winter, it's summer. You prepare for summer, it's winter. Now you're in a hoodie, sweating out there, having to explain at 32 why you are holding your hoodie in your hands. I didn't expect this kind of weather. At 32, you didn't know the weather. My brother. Now you are just walking around looking like you have an underlying. That is underlying. When you take it off, the body inside is not ready for winter. It's still under construction. It's not ready for summer. You still have a winter body. And a winter body is never nourished. you have sweat, the sweat what's under your armpits, just looking unhealthy, looking like you don't have a car because you're holding a hoodie everywhere you go, prepared for something else that might happen. You are prepared for weather that's not weathering. What kind of weather are you? Answer me. You know what? I give up. Back to you, Tabiso. I'm Alfred Lagadima. Moya wa South Africa is pinya.
Well, that's it from us here at PNC News. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you same time, same place next week. Bye, bitches.
Mzansi, are you still paying more for data? In this economy, with my Capitec Connect SIM, I just got 1 gig, 7 days prepaid deal for 29 Rand. I'm paying up to 80% less for data bundles. And if you ever run low on cash and you need to talk right now and pay later, I can give you an airtime advance. Just like that. Capitec Connect. Get your SIM in the branch today. Terms and conditions applied. Shapa.
Cheese boys, cheese girls, and the cheese gang. Welcome to yet another super special edition of PNC. Ladies and gentlemen, the consensus are in.
Yeah.
We gave you guys a poll. You guys voted. Your votes were counted.
Ish.
Coming in at number 1.
Ish.
Hey.
That's why I say here we love trauma.
Yeah, we love trauma here.
We love trauma. Trauma is number 1. Like,
trauma was leading the poll.
Trauma was we love trauma, bro.
Yo.
Trauma bonds us. Have you ever been
builds us.
around other people with no fathers?
Yes.
Peace.
Indeed.
I don't have a father too. Wow, I know you're a good guy. Yo.
It's often a peaceful
No,
situation. I said often.
That touched me because
You're often.
I'm often and often.
You're often.
Often.
Yes, yes.
And often.
Aye, don't worry.
Also, I care for you.
Wow.
Unless
Trauma.
you can go and join Zeddy Deck. All you have to do is keep quiet when my wife calls.
I can shut up. You won't hear from me. Where is she? We don't know.
Have you ever seen people pretending like someone doesn't have a wife?
Yes.
It's funny.
Yep.
You can see the marks that the wedding ring left. It was freshly taken off.
Let me see if I got a mark.
You must have.
Oh yeah, you've
we
had
go.
you've had it in for long, eh?
It's got.
Oh, my skin's
yeah.
finishing. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Hey.
Now you have to keep it
Do I need
on.
to take it off and moisturize here?
No.
Is that how it
no,
works?
No.
You're supposed to keep it on.
Yeah.
Bruh, but I look like Morgan Freeman here.
You do
supposed
look
to
like
be
Morgan Freeman, period.
Mana.
I promise you,
eyes.
they must put your face and Morgan
Eyes.
Freeman when he was young.
When he was young. I've actually seen videos of him young as a young actor on Broadway.
Guys, I look like Wentworth Miller from Prison
is-
Break.
Whoa.
Wentworth
brothers.
Miller.
Went to Milagamang.
The guy with the.
Schofield. Wow. We belong together.
Did you just say we belong
Yes,
together?
He's the video vixen.
All-star.
He doesn't respect Mariah Carey. He came with an all-star to that music
I'm going to break up my wedding. All-star.
Yes.
Utsotsi.
He's dangerous.
Utsotsi.
Hey, talking about Tsotsis, bruh. DJ survived a near mugging this weekend. Our producer on PNC Skits. Well, before we get to the mugging, the poll, ne?
Yeah,
the poll.
we
Let's do the
just-
poll first.
So yeah,
Off-ramp.
trauma. Yeah, we off-ramped. Hey, don't, we spoke about
I
it.
won't lie. I'm very careful with the road these days. I'm not K53. If it's not in the K53, I don't say it.
Thank you, my brother.
Traffic. Light.
Traffic.
Intersection.
Yes.
All right. So trauma was leading, and then we've got PNC skits afterwards, and then we've got the Cheese Gang show. I really thought the Cheese Gang was gonna love the Cheese Gang show. I was wrong.
Yeah.
So because we're not gonna name the show after Robot. So I think now with a unanimous decision, including your votes, we have decided that the show will be PNC.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, look, a change.
Vote PNC.
Yeah, wholesome.
For the change you want to see.
Wow.
On YouTube. If ufuna ukuhleka, vote PNC.
Amen.
If you want to be entertained, vote PNC.
Amen.
One job, one house.
Amen.
That job is to laugh.
Amen.
PNC. Seganati.
Love that.
And the Minister of Laughter.
Yes.
Right here.
That is a big job to have. I don't know if I'm qualified.
Right?
There's no qualification. No one has a
Actually,
qualification.
you are right because I didn't go to
who counted the
tertiary.
bullet
You are
as we
right.
speak. Os NG.
You are correct.
Lengenapi, AK. Oh, rifle. Okay. Hi, General.
She throws the bullets. Imagine being at the war and you realize you have the wrong bullets. You've got bullets, but it's the wrong.
They pack the small bullets for the
the big
AKs.
guns.
So you just don't fucking silence.
It's like those trains they ordered. It was wrong. Yeah, they ordered trains. Ne? Abana crime in this country. Ne?
Crime is on another level. In
This
our
country, crime it's PhD level. Man, they ordered trains. Ne? The levilis of the trains were too small for the rails. But the trains were here. They were like, we're ready to transport.
Yeah, they were here.
Poo poo.
Going nowhere slowly.
So yeah, guys, we are PNC right now. Chilling with me, Tsitsi Chumeric, the Barbaric, the Ghost Man, Boy, the Spooksien van achter gewees is the Ian, the Alien, Chandray van der Wijk, and of course, the beautiful, the gorgeous, the amazing. Pop-Ups is also one of the hosts as well. And then we have Farida here sitting with us. Fair of.
Hey, we are guy. Don't go. You're walking away from employment. Hey, women are ungrateful. Eh?
You know what? It's come to my attention that I'm going to have to fight to stay alive here. So that is the last. The pops, you're going to come and pop out at me. You see what Kendrick says? Sometimes you have to pop out and show niggas. I'm now gonna pop out the show, niggas.
They are not like us.
They are not. They are not.
But crime is rife, bro. You're right.
Yo,
dog.
bro,
crime is bad, bro. DJ, they almost our producer, Paul. They almost snatched his phone, bro.
Yeah, but he's got big hands.
Yeah, he's his vendor, so he's got
he's
got big hands
Coverage.
and big.
His phone has
big
never fallen
personality.
ever.
Yeah.
He doesn't have like you can catch it with one finger. Tanala. No, that phone snatching is a wow. My phone was also snatched out of my hand once, and I was typing, bruh. If you look at that number, it still says typing. And they got me. What are you doing? I was on WhatsApp in Melville, just on WhatsApp, typing a message, and then
that's like saying I was on a speakerphone call at Mandela Bridge.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Why were you WhatsApping in Melville?
No, like
you tell people, you say on your status, in Melville, chat soon.
Yeah.
I mean, that time that scam was still fresh. Like, we didn't really know. We've heard whispers about it. Yo, guys, they snatch your phone. And we never saw it, like, in real life. So then we actually saw how they did it when they parked the car, and then the guy snatches it and jumps in the back seat.
Yeah. So with DJ, with Mpo, how it happened, he was at the garage on his phone, and then he saw someone coming to the window. And all he did was he did this, because his hands.
Yeah.
So he did this, and then the guy was like, but then he walked away. He didn't even run.
Yeah, bro.
He like walked away like looking for the next thing. So it also shows you like how criminals are so blatant, bro. So it makes me wonder, like, do you think like we could use superheroes in this country, bro?
Would it work though? What are you gonna do? Wear spandex?
Imagine in South Africa, let's say Limpopo, no? Someone just flies.
Yo.
My bruh, you know how many lightnings will hit after that? Because they have superheroes. We just have humble superheroes. They know if you just come out with your power everywhere. Yeah, my
And if
bruh.
people small, they'll know who's it. Come on. I know that guy. I know that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, reptile man. Raptor.
Reptilian.
Hey, Shabba shit.
Chandray.
Sorry, we're putting him in a flying as a superhero.
There's gonna be colored superheroes. Oh, super O.
With the boomerang tooth.
His whole body's made of gold.
Something but me. Boomerang gold too.
He catches it back.
Super O.
I am Super O. Are we?
Is it a plane? Is it a boat? No, it's a VW Fox. Who's driving? Super O.
Like Harry Potter. In the sky. And it's dropped. You don't know why it's dropped.
Big one.
All I need is a urme. That's what's playing in the car when it comes to rescue. Wat gaan aan hier zo? All I need is a music.
It comes with sound. The criminals know when they
He's
coming.
Super O's on our way.
Oh, I can just see him standing in the dark like, come I tell you. You're not going to jail.
Come I tell y'all.
And he's got a sidekick. Oh, Dimpy. Vikili Yomili.
Is the
Shut up, super.
He's a superhero, but the way he saves you is like a crime.
Yes.
Like he sneaks in to save you and sneaks out. And Dimpy's the getaway driver.
Yeah. Glow in the dark.
You can see
Oh, super.
I can see
Oh, super. Switch off the lights. We're gonna be
I can see
Dimpy when it's dark. Walk.
Dimpy is the light. Muram Super O, laat hom deeg beweeg.
Yo, bro. Yo, but we managed to catch up with two superheroes this week. Yeah, we managed to catch up with our two favorite superheroes.
Yeah.
Mine is Wolverines.
Mine is Deadpool.
Deadpool, yeah. So the two of us caught up with our favorite superheroes and we went to go experience it at the IMAX. Do you want to see it?
Yes, please.
Do you want to see it?
I'm ready.
Show us. There it is.
Day has come. There we go.
2-for-1 combo.
Yeah, and then Lady combo, the Deadpool combo.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Give us the Wolverine Cup. What is it? The Wolverine Cup.
Wolverine Cup. Like in a Deadpool Cup. Oh. This suit doesn't allow me to carry cash, my brother.
Why? Why am I always paying?
You're Wolverine. You're a part of the X-Men. You're older than me as well. Please, I'll get you next time, I promise. You even have a phone. Hey, you could say this.
I don't like that cool. Yeah. Rekopa 2 Deadpool comics. Two. Yaka ke batle bontshe Wolverine. Que ska scratch. Hey! Mom!
Yeah, I'm good on yourself.
If you're being honest, Mom, who's your favorite between Wolverine and Deadpool?
Both of you.
Come on, Deadpool. What's his superpower?
Wolverine.
Wolverine was great.
You know what is his superpower? Pungwaya, he's back.
It's,
Imagine.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Bye, Mama.
Walk away from.
So, you know, IMAX actually feels like really, Donna. It feels like we are in the movie.
Can't wait to experience the real thing.
You can smell the dynamite and gunshots.
Man to man.
Look at it.
Oh, here's my ticket. Ooh, this is nice.
Aha. This guy. You got us the love seat.
Yeah, bro. Are you not in love with me?
This is for couples.
Yeah, but we are a couple. There's two of us. It's Wolverine and Deadpool.
Okay.
Hey, this guy.
Hey, get back here! Hey, dog, I told you this thing feels real. It's like we're there.
Okay. Boy.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
System.
People want to know who I am now.
Yeah.
I want.
Bro, Wolverine.
Askis. Again.
Huh? Yeah, again.
You're bleeding.
No, I don't know what it's gonna heal.
Yo, dog, how dope was that?
That was so dope.
I told you it feels real. I told you it feels real.
Dog, I feel like I'm fighting you right now.
Okay, let's not fight. Okay. Guys, if you want to catch the same experience we did, Deadpool and Wolverine is out in cinemas now.
Yeah, and bring a suit.
Yes.
Dog, got a black tie.
Impressive.
Those muscles were real, by the way. Those are mine.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not the costume.
Yeah. Even mine, you see, I had to wear.
Ooh, even West. Then Westgate. Currently, this.
Why are you looking at me?
No, because you said the muscle. Then I said what is under the sweater. It's just skin.
Skin, nipples, and bones.
You can't. It's just a body holding the atoms. It's okay. It happens.
So my atoms are fragile.
Yeah, they are just swimming around, waiting to settle.
Your body shape me.
I'm sorry about that. Actually, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about
Please,
that.
they must cancel Farida for a change.
never that.
We're tired of
They
being
want to
cancelled.
cancel us now.
Yeah.
Farida is our cancel proof.
No, don't do that. Now they're gonna cancel me and this show.
No, this show is going. We know that.
This show gave a number.
We've made peace with that.
Yo, bruh. But yeah, I don't think superheroes can solve all of our problems, guys, because there's other crimes that happen in this country, bruh. Like superheroes can save you from like the crime that you see. But there's also other crimes that happen, bro, where it's just like, where you get scammed, bro. There's nothing more painful than being scammed,
I
dog.
was scammed in real life.
Tell us.
Like face to face. So I had just gotten a new iPhone. It was the 6. And I was meeting a friend of mine at Southgate Mall. I mean, that is
Scamming
walking
is
into,
rife.
it's like walking into, steal me, including my things. I walked upstairs, opposite spits. I was on my phone, iMessage, you know. There's a suspicious man outside a shop, okay? There are people working in the shop, he's outside, okay? He says, hey, my sister. So because I'm not a rude human being, I said, I hand that day to be respectful. He said, yeah, so I'm working here at that Nike, you see that store there? I said, yes. He said, I can give you staff price. There's a bag. I had airtime in there, and I thought, why is the airtime in the bag with the transport and everything else? But
Wait, you had physical airtime?
physicality, the paper where you
Yes, the
open it,
scratching, yes.
the one where you undo the thing. It's not even a scratch card, it's
Ewe
the
bula.
paper. Where you get.
iPhone 6, my dog.
Yeah.
We buy
So
50.
he said, yes, iPhone, here's a cap, here's a Trexer. Here is some shoes. I said, oh, how much is this gonna be? He said, for you, 400. I said, 400?
For all that stuff?
All the stuff in a tog bag. I said, oh, okay, I've got you. He said, this is where he lost me, and that's where he put the voodoo on me. He said to me, just unlock your phone. And that's when my ancestors walked away from me. They put their bags down and said, you falling for it? To finish.
On your own.
I unlocked my phone. Now it felt like I was in a dream, and I couldn't. You know when you've had sleep paralysis and you're fighting to stay alive? This man said, let me take the phone with me to the shop. That was the last of my new phone. There was another victim outside, an old man standing with chips in his hands. He was going to go home to feed his kids. They took his phone. They sent us across the other side of Southgate and said, wait there. We are coming with the goods. These two, me and this old man, were walking, crossing the street, sitting there, waiting. People are buying, and they're like, "Niyatenga nina ore." This man was like, "No, ngimele iphone yami." That's when it hit me. I was like, "You stupid girl! You stupid girl! You stupid girl! You stupid girl!" This man took my bank card. He took my money. All 1,000 rands in there were gone. I walked from Southgate to my home, which is a 10-minute walk. While I'm walking, I'm being harassed by taxis. Beep, beep. Southgate. I said, I don't need a bloody taxi.
I don't have the money.
I don't have the bloody money. I got home. They said, oh, that was quick. I didn't want to say anything.
You just kept quiet.
I kept quiet. They said, why are you in a mood, ma'am? I said, they just stole my phone. My brother said, how did they do that? I explained the story. He said, you bloody stupid. You stupid. You gave him the phone, you stupid girl. Now look at you. No phone, no card, no money.
Even at the police station.
I couldn't go to the police station.
'Cause
What
you
am I going to
gave-
say?
I
I handed my phone and my card to the culprit. Now I am poor and phoneless.
And Southgate is not a nice place. When you walk in there, bro, I don't know why the lights are dim.
It feels
in
like-
the whole mall. Why is it dim
Why
lights?
are there yellow lights in the mall?
It makes it creepy.
Why?
Put some lights in. Let's see each other.
You see, when you guys make it in life, the Southgate is where we started.
The one, bro. I love Southgate.
I
still
know.
shop
hate
at
it.
Southgate,
I know,
bro.
but I'm saying it looks
It's empty there. It's empty, bro.
That's a problem. How are they paying rent?
I think they paid off Southgate years ago. The owners of Southgate been owning. I think
So they can change the shops whenever they want.
I think Skipper Bar pays 2.5 a month
Firstly, they
rent.
have skip up. Russell's is still alive. Russell's.
I don't get the notion of like moving on with a mall, man. The mall Southgate is good, and I've been robbed like plenty of times in and around Southgate, especially just when I moved from Limpopo. I was very friendly. I used to just greet. You know, in Limpopo we greet. When
Yes.
you walk past, hello, Tobalalaka. People can even get angry at you for not greeting.
And that's the thing coming from small places. Like, we
Yeah.
like that. Just nice with each other.
Now they take advantage. Even, I remember the one time I greeted, then they robbed me, Bargekai. What's the adjacent Mandela Bridge?
Adjacent.
Mandela
By the
There's a
taxi rank.
There's Mandela Bridge, and then
there's a
there's
smaller
another
bridge.
bridge on the other side that kind of looks like Mandela Bridge. It
Oh,
also has a
yes.
name of some political struggle hero, but an
Lindewe Sisulu,
insignificant one.
Oh.
Wow.
There's someone's
My brother,
family
not
line.
everybody's fight was the same. Mandela was the Beyonce of struggle.
He was.
Someone has to be.
Someone
The
had
other
to
ones
be
were just
Michelle.
extras. There's guys from Kontuesi so angry till today. You know, I had to take 7 bullets. Mandela didn't. This guy's on the money right now.
Who was the Michelle of the struggle?
Tutu. That's why they gave him the churches.
You can handle that.
How many tandaza?
So what happened on the bridge?
Bro, on the bridge they got me with. And you know what to be a victim of crime, you have to be looking for a bargain. Or when you're looking for a bargain. You see, once you start looking for a bargain, you are an easy target for crime. And I won't lie, black people we are looking for a bargain, my brother. That's why when there's a sale, Black Friday is not just called that for no reason.
It's for us.
It's for us.
On a Friday.
It's Black People's Friday.
There's actually someone here that loves a bargain.
Yeah. Yeah. Pops, man, I don't know why he needs money, dog. Pops can survive 10,000 every month. He will pay for his kids, his wife, everything, 10,000. Pops, man, Pops doesn't want to buy anything at the price. Bro.
Guys, I'm a sucker for bruh. If I'm at the counter and they go, you know, 2 holes is 14 rand. Pella 12 is 1, eh? I'm walking back. I'm saying, scan 2, my sister, yes.
Why?
Bro, I blame my grandfather, bro. My grandfather, he taught me how to negotiate, and you know, he was that guy. He was a businessman, so I'm a businessman. Bruh, I'm a sucker for a good deal.
Your car's always stacking.
Because I got it at a good deal. Every car of mine, you must know, I did not pay full price.
We can see, bruh.
Evidence.
We can see, bruh.
Evidence.
But since you know you're right about one thing, like when you come from another province into Gauteng, like yo bro, things can just go haywire.
Fast.
Like I remember, I was arrested in Mamelodi once. No,
You've been to jail?
Yes, I've been to not to the real jail, but like to a holding cell.
Yeah.
Right. So what happened was we were at Jack Buddha. So back in the day, so back in the day, when your iPhone 6 was stolen, back in the day, and what happened was like Sundowns players would normally go to Jack Buddha and they would throw money in the air. Right? Randomly, just on a Saturday night after a game or Friday night after a game, they'd come to the club and be excited and throw money. And there we were pretending to dance and we'd grab that money.
So Chandra, you were a stripper. When you first moved to Joburg, you were a stripper. It's trauma. Because this time I fell in love with a stripper. Yes. I'm going to show him. So like the comedies.
So we know you're top heavy. You're a cleavage stripper.
So we're in Jack Buddha having fun, picking up some money. It's 4:00 in the morning. The whole night we've been drinking something called, you know that Namakwa.
Yes.
Yeah, you know the one that said try me. Yeah, it was
box
new,
one.
yeah, the box one. We've been drinking that thing. We've been drinking that thing the whole night. Yo, my stomach is not feeling nice, right? So we walk outside. We see a golf. Nah? If you know something about Jack Buddha, it's like so close to the police station. And we see a golf like flat on the floor. They literally stole the wheels and left it on its belly.
They didn't even put it on bricks.
Nothing. Right? And as we're walking by, a police officer goes like, excuse me, a police officer goes like, hey, it's you guys. Right? He grabs us, bruh. I'm like, yo, what the hell is happening? I'm like, in a police station. I'm like, what the hell? And we've been teleported here. We're in a police station. Me and another friend of mine. His name was Weppy. And
Weppy. He's guilty.
No. We
Shot
really,
for weapon.
Guys, we really won. Nah? So we get taken into our cell. Nah? And my stomach is, now it's 4:30 in the morning. My stomach is not feeling well, right? like it's bubbling. So as we get into the cell, I go straight, I do a number 2. As I'm doing the number 2, all the other prisoners are sleeping, right?
Where is the toilet?
So you came in, the other prisoners are sleeping?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where is the toilet? Where
The toilet is like, it's there, it's open air. It's like, like when you go into a kitchen and, someone is like, hey, I want an open plan kitchen. There they have an open plan toilet, right? And I go to the toilet and I do a number 2, but this one is smelly.
Sucks.
The
Because you are fermented.
prisoners start waking up. The prisoners start waking up. I just hear, The prisoners go to the gate. They're at the gate, standing there, calling the police officer. Hey, Sarge!
Oh my God.
A police officer comes. He comes to the gate. He's like, hey, what's this noise? He smells. He says, yeah, no, come out, gents, come out. He opens the gate for them and puts them in overcrowding another cell. Where pistol wants to leave with them. The police officer stops and, you are with that guy. Stay here. Where tried to leave, they said, stay here. This is your friend. Guys, in the morning, so the police officers change shifts, They change shifts. When they change shifts, a new police officer is there. That other one didn't tell him what happened. So he gets there, he's like, hey, my chance, why is there so many prisoners in this cell? I just heard one of them, he can't kill it. He can't kill it, I can't, the boss. So in the morning, they let all those prisoners back in. They were angry with me, bro. They were so angry. Yes. But luckily, we went into the courthouse, explained what happened, and then but apparently there was another cell with people that they also arrested for the same wheels. And then we were just like, okay, sorry, gents, we made a mistake. This officer
they just said sorry, they made a mistake.
Yes, they just said sorry.
That is terrible.
We made a mistake.
And the money you made from stripping, did they give it back?
No, that money was there. I got it.
How much did you
After we got bailed out.
How much did you make that night?
I made about 700 rand.
Oh, that's cool.
That's nice.
Yeah,
cool.
that's good
Nice.
money for
Yeah,
that.
Good money.
That's
Just pretending to dance.
You're lying.
'Cause they were throwing the money like on girls, right? They were throwing the money on girls, and then you just, you kind of do like a small shuffle, and you're just there in your pocket.
Shanrei.
It was tough times back then.
You've always been a bad bitch. Now, these tight clothes, I see.
Me, I would never make it rain, even if I'm rich.
Yeah,
I'll throw coins.
Yeah, not coins.
5 rand coins, the new one. Heavy duty.
You must go to Chicken Tiger.
Yeah. Make it hail.
Guys, do you know how much it is to get into Cheeky Tiger?
How much?
It's 50 rand.
What's Cheeky Tiger?
It's a strip club in town.
I've never been.
Cheeky Tiger.
Then
You
they
think
throw
about
5
that.
rands.
You think about how cheeky this tiger is.
Is it like Stuka strippers?
Mona, I'm telling you, these are the ladies of the night.
These are the strippers that use their real name.
Yeah, keep
Coming on stage, Pusoletso. The one boob is still the other one's moving.
She's got sloffies on.
She's shouting at customers on stage. When Isaac, Hi, Chabu, welcome. All right, Papa. How are the kids?
Not the kids.
Badala Mandos on the street.
Homina, Skalagekas focus. Homina, Asuga love.
Is it those strip clubs with like condoms in the toilet? Yeah.
What?
Those are the ones that have. Do
You
you,
know
guys
the strip clubs with condoms
Yes.
in the toilet?
No.
Yes.
Which ones are these?
It's like a block.
Dispenser.
Yes. You just.
Yeah, I've been to one of those and I saw this other bro taking condoms. Girl, my brother, no shame. No love, no love.
He's right. You need to protect
Because they
yourself.
go in the lifts and then they go have conjugal
Upstairs.
visits.
Conji.
Conjugal, my brother.
Bruh, you know, talking about that, right? There's another scam that they do. So obviously you can either go and meet someone at a strip club and have a conjugal visit, or you can order a conjugal person online. Right? So you can
That sounds dangerous.
but that's the thing, right? You can go online and then phone someone and go, yo, can I meet you at this place? And you dial your conjugal visit.
Oh my goodness.
So what ended up happening was a bunch, I don't know how it happened, but in the article that I read, some guy gave that database of the people who phone in. Right? So all the people that phone into these escort sites, someone gave the person the database of those numbers.
Oh my.
That person then created a call center
Aye.
of prisoners.
Aye.
Prisoners created a call center. These prisoners' job was to then extort money from those people who had phoned in. Wow. So, yes. So you would phone, do your conjugal visit, and then about 3 days later, someone would call you pretending to be a cop.
Okay.
Yeah, so someone would phone you, hey, I'm Sergeant What from the Randburg police station. 3 days ago, you were with this person. Yeah, she's saying you did this to her. Or they'll say, you used counterfeit money. We've caught them. They were using counterfeit money. They say they got it from you.
True. As a married man,
Yo.
you are shaking.
Bruh.
You are
Yo.
shaking. How much you want?
Married man first.
Because it's them.
Because you're the one who has the most to lose.
They always have a bit of a sugar girl at the back because the sugar mommy doesn't want to give up the sugar at home. So you say, that is fine. You can stay with the 2.5 there. I'll come here and get a 500 gram anytime I want.
Yes.
You're going to sit there and act like a pretty princess. You'll crystallize. What? You will crystallize.
You know, bro, me, I prefer man-to-man crime, bro.
Yeah, that's
Like
easier.
rob me as a man-to-man.
But
You
bro,
understand?
what happens to your heart when you get that phone call?
Dude.
To say, yay, we saw you phoned here. You dial out the things. I've caught, and the
I'll
thing
give
is
you
they
anything, bro.
So they make it believable. They add sound effects like they're at a police station. They add the sirens. So the people like feel like they really got called by a cop. So then the cop says, hey, you know,
Solve it.
send me 10,000. Let me.
Yo, guys.
So you send the money. Cantiva, none of that ever happened.
As a married man, you are sending that money.
Yeah,
There's
because
no
you're
other.
married.
Single, you can still be like, nah, let's fight this thing in court.
Yeah.
I know what happened. Let's
But now
10,000
imagine
is
you're
too
at
much.
court. You're at court for trying to get
Yo.
an escort. You're busy there, but
Hey, it's better than giving up that bacon.
Bruh, they're scamming you with your pants down, literally, bruh. They scam you. You see, those are the crimes that I'm afraid of, bruh. Scams.
Bro, let me tell you, like, me, I have trauma, yeah, crime. First time I moved here, they stole my soccer ball, my iPod, and my phone. Really, it was myself and Emilio, another comedian. Well, we weren't comedians at the time. Went to the park, we chilled. 5 of us were chilling there. Then 5 other bros came there. And then when we saw those 5 bros, we were like, hey, let's hide our phones in our underpants to save our phones. So we hid our phones. Then 5 other, now we're the 10 of us, we're playing football. They were playing football.
With the phones.
So you
With
played
the phones in our underpants.
Sweaty.
My brother.
What kind of phone was this? That was.
It was a Sony Ericsson.
Oh, I didn't fit.
Yeah, that small one. The one when it was still 3 rows.
Strong, yeah. That's a strong phone.
What are you doing?
Well, brr, and you put it just under your conjugal guy, you know.
Conjugal gun.
So
Tate.
yeah. So 5 other. So now it's 10 of us playing football. Then 5 other people come. Then the 5 people we're with, they say, "Hey, those guys are gonna rob all of us. They put their phones in their underpants too." So Emilio gets too excited and he says, guys, you're putting your phone in your underpants. Us, you already have ours in our underpants.
Oh my word.
So those 5 guys saw that, hey man, these guys have their phones in their underpants. So I start noticing, oh no man, there's too many of us here.
So we start walking up. They start following us, and we're about to take like the back routes. They're like, nah. We're like, okay, let's walk up the road. We walk up the road. And have you ever seen a robbery once it starts? Like you can just feel someone breathing too close to you. Hey, man. Why is this guy's breathing in me now? Take the ball, take the iPod. I fall while they're still robbing me. So my phone slips out of my underpants. From the bottom, I'm looking at Emilio like this. Emilio's phone doesn't fall out of his underpants. They fetched it there. So this bro is standing there, but move that one move that Anchor ball. Emilio's sitting there like this. Bro, he did it twice. He went in again and again. Bro, I wouldn't have wanted that phone back, bro.
I really wanted that phone.
Bro, and then they get caught, those guys. I called my dad because my phone fell out. So then I took it and I ran. Call my dad. My dad comes. They call a police reservist. Nah? This guy takes all our phones. He says, all these things that they stole from you, let's take them as evidence to the police station. Never saw those things again.
Double whammy.
So that guy rocked us.
Rob and Rob.
The cop
So
guy.
You got rocked here, you got rocked by the cop.
Yeah.
Did he sanitize those phones?
And then we went to court. I don't know. We went to court.
Back then they used them immediately.
Oh my goodness.
That cop got a cold sore the next day.
Yeah, bruh. We're children, man. We didn't have.
As a child, you
like
can.
hippies and
You
stuff
can. Hippies, HPV2.
My man. And then we went to court. They reported the crime. My dad took us to court. We went through the court process. When we get to court, they were explaining exactly what happened in the crime. So now there's a Zulu guy. I didn't know this. It was my first time in court. There's a Zulu guy who's translating everything. But he doesn't translate what happened. He's adding like weird spices there. Because they like, we asked them, like, what happened? They're like, no, then they put their phones in their underpants and they took the phones and said, man, get this somewhere with them and send it. Then he says they moved the move a left, balls, yeah, come on, move a left. But the phone by move a right. Then bam shang a kiss. I was like, the typing lady just what is going on here? Hey, bro.
That's the wildest stories. Like, if you ever have a bad day,
yeah.
If you're going through depression, go to your nearest court and just go and sit in those benches and just chill there and watch the drama unfold.
And
you'll have the best day of your life just watching drama.
Yeah, bro. Have you ever participated in crime?
Like being the perpetrator many times.
Gee, I did not expect that.
Wow.
Tell us more.
Incrimination.
Some cases are still going on.
Bro, we were, I think it was high school. We saw like, it was an open field there in the south. They were installing copper lines. And it was the time when we started finding out with the copper is
I
big
remember
money.
those times,
Yeah. So we found our friends from Orlando West. MacG, Slanganene copper, exposed. The gents didn't waste time. They were there that evening with tools. Hey, if I copper. There's the cop. The Owens went. We were point guard. We were watching. Bruh, those Owens barely knocked on that copper. It was like, ping, ping, blue. Yeah. Yeah.
So there's a reason for someone in jail right now.
Yeah. Bruh, one of my friends was like, pause. I was like, I don't know them. My dad's white. My dad is white. I don't know those guys. The cops are like, I don't know those guys.
Dad.
Daddy. No, sorry.
You see, that's the thing. You mustn't trust people. When you're going to do crime, you have to do with the right type of people.
Yeah, because people always say the police are not doing their jobs until they're looking for you.
Yeah, and they're really doing their job.
Then they're coming, bro.
Yeah, they find you, bro.
Yeah,
In
bro.
Tanzania, bro.
Me and my dead cousin, we robbed somebody before. But
You rob.
Yeah. But I was just the lookout, you know. And then he robbed the person. We shared the spoils.
An accomplice.
Yeah.
What did he say during the robbery? Because it was a petty robbery.
Yeah.
It was
He
fast.
said- No, he said
Turn around and twerk that way. And count to 10.
yeah, something like that.
He said what?
I can't say it, you know. He said "Futak marata ga, o nyama."
Yeah.
The guy gave us our things.
She was.
The things you came to fetch.
Yeah, our
You know what's
tools.
scary about that story is that you called it the spoils.
Yeah, he gave us our stuff.
We enjoyed the spoils.
We bought
That's what
sweets
like
and
pirates
moved on
says.
with our lives.
I like how we also accept when crime has happened to us quickly. In this, like I was once next to someone who got rocked in a taxi. We were on our way to Southgate, funny enough, from town. So this person waited for the taxi to be full, right? Like 1 or 2 people left. Then they came and they sold this guy a Samsung. They're like, yo, man, this guy came to the window. He's just like, hey, man, I need money. I'm selling this phone. Gave him the phone. He said, look at it. Played with the phone. The phone is there. He said, yo, I'm desperate. I just need 600 bucks. Do you have? My dog, you are holding a 3,000 something phone. 600.
Is it working?
It's Brad. He gave it to you to play. You can see there's messages here. It's operating. You can see MTN. What? The guy says, okay, sharp. I'll take it. No, the guy said I have 500. It's like, wabona manje. Wabona manje. Okay, fine. Aye,
That's when they get you.
Yeah,
now you want to bargain now.
Yeah,
Please.
It's like, let me take my SIM card out. Sharp. While he's prepping the money, he's taking the SIM card out. But while taking the SIM card out, he's putting something else in the box. Because it comes with the box. Then he takes the box, closes it, gives him the phone, takes the money, goes. My dog. You know when the taxi goes onto the highway?
And it's far.
Hi! Hi! Driver!
You can't scream for the driver. The driver already knows.
Hey!
He's going forward.
He's going. The driver tells you, no one gets off on the highway in this taxi.
All of a sudden, he's worried about
Bro, they
laws.
rocked him. There was, I don't know what he put in there. I think it was like it looked like a phone, like it was something made out of putty or something.
I got hit with the putty one where they do it. Where they put the how can you say?
They
the
put
phone
putty in
that
a cover.
works, né? And the phone that doesn't, the putty cover is underneath a piece of paper. So then when they give you the phone, they just do a flip. You see, both phones are on a piece of paper, and then they just flip it, and then they give you the putty one. As you walk away, you feel the weight of it. You're like, hey, I scored today. And once you flip, like, I'm gonna go fix windows now. And this.
But what is that desperation that makes us like want this bargain, bro?
No, it's, you know how they catch us? They catch us in participating in a crime. So by you also agreeing to do that, you are involved in the crime.
Accomplice.
Right?
How
So
explain that.
So like Farida buying all those clothes for 400 bucks. She was doing an act of crime herself.
Yes.
Because this guy was basically saying, I'm going to take those clothes out of the shops, put it together for you, and share you at this price. So I'm going to go steal and give it to you.
Oh.
Then you,
Right?
so it
Then-
involves you
so
in the crime.
yes. So even with this one where you're buying a phone, you know this phone is 5,000 or 3,000, whatever in the shop. This guy is saying 500. No.
At your window.
Something is wrong.
Your convenience.
No one is, you know what I mean?
And that's how they get you.
Yeah.
But I believe that there are those sales that you can find in the world, you know?
There are.
Where?
I honestly believe it.
Stolen sales.
More often than not, they're not gonna come to you.
Yes.
You will find them. The sale can't say I am a sale.
Not
Hi.
every criminal is a criminal like that.
No, they are. And that's how they
They
get us.
are.
They see we are
Do
hungry.
you think that South Africans, we just like doing the wrong thing because
No,
it feels
bruh.
nice?
I-
I'm
yeah.
asking. I'm
No,
just asking.
we want-
Do you think that we are, because like how many South Africans do you know that steal from work, that only hire their friends, that are just doing all those things that we're just listing now.
We're one of the only countries in the world where we warn each other of roadblocks. You know,
Yes.
like you don't see it in other countries where when someone drives past a roadblock and when we flash
That's
each other.
just being a good Samaritan.
Is it good?
But we are telling each other to avoid the law.
But the law also wants money. The law wants to extort us.
Hence my question. Do we love crime?
Bro, I feel like
I think we do.
I
love
don't think it's loving crime. Nah.
We're comfortable with it.
We are, yeah. But I think that
Guys, the honest person that I am, I became a criminal during COVID because I needed my cigarettes. Literally.
yeah.
There we go.
COVID took out the criminality in all of us.
It was survival.
But
My
COVID
bruh,
is different,
I
bruh.
lived in a complex during COVID. We were all criminals in my block. Remember in a complex, the lower units are more expensive. So those are the rich people. From those rich people to the poor ones up there, we were all criminals. Buying counterfeit alcohol. Some of us tried to make.
Which is also a crime.
Which is also a crime. It's bootlegging.
Now, isn't that a little bit different? Because now I'm thinking back to the first time they introduced a seatbelt in a car where people were like, no, you need to buckle up. I bet there were people like, why do you care about my safety? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Bro,
so
even
if the law is new, I mean, we can a little bit be like, okay, no, we gracious with
I
it.
feel like the way our country's been built, there's a certain level of criminal you will have. You will have it.
Yes.
And it depends on
And we
when
all
you
have
use
it.
it.
Yes, we all have a bit
What
of
situation
criminality.
will help me if I know I'm a criminal just by virtue of being a South African.
Yes.
I'm a criminal. I
Yes.
don't have a record, yes. But inside my mind, chemically, criminality is where I reside. Now, if I'm in a situation where I have 7 tickets, I don't have a license disc, and I'm walking into, when I say walking, I am rolling into a what do you call it, a roadblock. There's a tent. There they're going to say speed point. It's not about cash. You're going to speed point that guy. You're going to Apple Pay it from your Apple phone. They will look at you and say, you've got Louis Vuitton, you've got a Gucci, just tap the 7,000. Then you say, no, okay, let's talk to the side. That is criminal. That is, you are making a deal criminally out there. You say, okay, my bill is 7,000. If I give you 4 now in cash, then you can close it. How do we know people who can close accounts and tickets? Why do we all have that connect?
But and we grew up with doulas, guys.
Doulas is what we know.
I grew up in a house of doulas. Like my grandfather would bring things home, and we didn't ask questions.
It fell off the truck.
We're just like,
but
we
you know
have
what,
2 TVs now.
You have 2 TVs.
We had 2 TVs. We had a color and a black and white.
Yo, when you're naughty, you watch the black and white.
You don't deserve color.
Yeah, bruh, I honestly believe that the law is too harsh.
No, not in our country.
No.
Our laws.
No, not like serious crimes. I'm talking about like the way that people do things is not as unsustainable for normal people. Like it's unsustainable to force people to do certain things. Like, you know, like the speed limit, for instance, right? 60, my bruh. Come on, man. I need to get where I'm going. Leave earlier. That's a white answer, bro. Do you know how many things I need to do to get out of my own house, bro? I need to look fresh, you know. I need to cha-cha, you know, everything, dog. Like, it's too harsh. Speed limit is harsh. Like, I feel like 120, going to the N1, going to Limpopo, 120 is not enough, bro.
But as South Africans,
140, give us to 140.
Yeah, we can't drive. In South Africa, we can't drive, especially when it rains. We don't. All of a sudden, we don't know how to drive.
When it rains, 120.
Bro, you leave a space for someone, As you're driving, you leave a space for someone. Someone, you know, like we say, a safe following distance. Then someone comes in that space. You're like, my dude.
This is a following distance space.
And every BMW in this country, the indicators, like the car is broken, the indicator is working fine.
Every BM.
Every BM, the indicators are working for. It's still new, that thing.
I'm familiar with what is this action?
They don't use indicators. As South Africans, we can't drive, bro, and we can prove it. Is there any world champion South African driver of a car? I know motorbike. We have one, but
There
a
was
car.
one. There was a world champion of like a F1 champion one
From South Africa.
Yeah,
White
one.
guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. It was back then when the cars were, had to push them to start. What is his name? Oh, that's
yeah, my car got pushed to start.
Yeah, but I think
Just
South
rolls
Africans.
down.
Bro, South Africans, bro, at least we have roads, bro. Have you
At
been
least,
to other
yes.
African countries?
Hey, in Zambia, they steal the road, dog.
What?
In
What do you
Zambia,
mean? For pavement?
yeah, imagine waking up and the N1 is gone. And the Nyaup is strong in Zambia. Dada! We've got roads. Brother, that's what I realized. We might have corruption, but in other places it's bad. They would dig out the tar, dog, and you just imagine waking up and this street is gone.
That I can see.
I think they're stealing here and then
And they're selling it to
selling
you.
So
somewhere.
they're on ramping where they're going.
15 kwacha.
Oh, no, I can see by the 60,
There's someone in his house who's got tar.
The driveway is tar.
No, inside.
You know who are the biggest criminals? You know who
Dining room. Dining room's got white light.
It's cold.
We're on the scondir. No, guys. No.
It's cool. Other African countries.
There's a
you can
zebra
see-
crossing by the kitchen. Yeah.
You can see by the 60 drivers. Sure, those guys are not scared for their lives, bro. They just go over red robots, no K53, nothing. They're just flying, bro.
The scooter ones.
Yeah, the scooter guys.
It's because checkers made them superheroes by
Yeah.
making the toys for the children.
And now the pajajas are also on the way.
Yeah. But the pajaja, I can kick it like.
I saw one of it was capsized with
Yeah.
food in it, and the guy couldn't come out. He was
Eating his chips sideways.
like this. The traffic officer is talking to him in this position. So what happens here? Oh, you were above the what is how far can your car go here? 30. You are going at 50 and it's not on the speedometer.
He souped it.
Yo.
Mana, the biggest criminals we're not talking about is them guys that buy us drinks at clubs. Yeah.
You getting bought
I
drinks
have
by
never
by
been
guys?
bought.
We all
drinks by
know
another
a guy.
man.
No, bruh. Okay,
Buy
you
my
bought
own
me drinks.
drinks. Like I said, I don't.
Bro, you know those
I'm
guys.
the giver,
ne?
not a receiver. Of drinks.
Pops.
Of drinks.
So, naki receiver na. You not drink, you're my friend. You understand? What he expects from me, I don't care. You understand?
Yeah, I hear you.
Bro, those guys, bro, everyone knows a guy that got rich weirdly.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And we also don't even want to talk about it. That's how weird it is. Everybody's got a friend that got rich weirdly.
You see, South Africans are also weird in that light, right? We all know who are the people that are stealing the money. Like, right? And those people who, I don't know what it is about being a criminal that makes you want to show people that you've stolen. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of criminals, and that's where a lot of criminals' downfall is they get caught for being too flashy. It's been like this throughout the times, right? But South Africans, we will know that this person has stolen money here, this person has stolen money here, this person stole money here, this person does heists, but we will follow them on Instagram. We will like them. We will go, wow, I also wish I had whatever branding clothing or this car or... But you know exactly that they...
Yeah, it's like that time when there was a lady in our street, she worked at KFC, and she stole all the secret spices. And she made KFC at home. For many months, bro.
Who's this?
With one chicken, so she went and bought rainbow chicken.
No, yes, and made
And
it and made
the
put 11
spices.
herbs and spices. Bruh, people, when you go and buy a 2-piece from her, and you be like, yo, this KFC. It's a streetwise too.
Yes. She's streetwise as well. My bruh, I'm telling you, bruh, crime, I feel like, and I think that we need to be honest with how uncomfortable certain laws are. And maybe just shift them to, because we are finding the ways anyway throughout all these things. I mean, you know, traffic lights, people are bribing out there, you know. You know, many different things people are doing, are finding another way to do it. But the problem is the law is trying to force us to do certain things that don't work anymore. That's why people kind of like they make a hero out of a criminal, because we want people to know that we are not friends with the law like that. The law is kind of, it's too limiting, man. Like, I think we need to change a bit. That's why Gayton McKenzie would be loved so much, because he's the one person who's like, I want to change this, I want to change this. The law is not suited for us in 2024, bro. Not all of them.
Me, I don't believe Gayton. I saw Mama Joy at the rugby this weekend. I'm like,
she paid for herself. She paid for herself.
How do we know?
She still has money from last week. But last week the game was paid for. This week was the one.
Let me tell you something about us. Once, as a South African, once we are fired, we're not going back. That's one thing I know. For fact.
That's one thing, bro. Yo, bro, but I don't know, man. Also, my problem with our laws and crime and whatever is that you say it's not strict, and you say it's too strict. I say it's not strict enough, bro. Because honestly, and I think that's why a lot of people are okay with committing crime when they come to South Africa. I'm talking about not just us, but also our brothers and sisters.
Our brothers are killing us.
No, but
They're better than
everyone's
us.
more comfortable. Everyone's more comfortable committing crimes here because it's easier to get away with stuff here. You know, it's easier to bribe. It's easier to, you live nice here. You know, there was a guy that they caught filming himself talking about how nice it is actually being in prison, right? So as a nation, what do we do when a prisoner's like, it's nice being in here. I get free food. I get free education. There's running water. You know what I mean? Like, so even like the prison. So you ask yourself, we should actually be more stricter. That's why we are happy with the appointment of a new police minister and Peter Groenveld.
Peter Groenveld. Damn man, I want. No, I want racism in the jails. Yo, I want like it must be racist in the jail. Like yo, I want only Afrikaners guards. Yeah. Those names we don't want to be called out here.
Yeah.
Not K word. No,
we weren't
out.
thinking that.
That is
Yeah,
out.
no, that word doesn't exist.
Like-
That is out.
Yeah,
Pampoon.
Yeah. Pampoon.
Pampoon.
Yela pampoenes. Gaan Jim.
Yeah, bro.
Tweka pampoen.
No, bro. But yeah, honestly, dog, like this, I don't know what happened here, but this is the footage that I was talking about the criminals that they caught.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Key. Ndara! To all the haters, Hey, what's gonna happen to us? We've got Wi-Fi in here. We eating food in here. Check us 60 delivers in here. Mdara! We've got electricity. No more prepaid. Free. Huh? On my birthday, I ate cake. And not the food kind. When last did you have a bubbled bath? Mdara, I had a bubbled... Hey, Double. What are you doing back here?
They are fast, eh?
Hey, Mdara, our friends are back from vacation. We take vacation in here, Mdara. Hey, it's nice here. We're going to study as well. Hey, my brother. We're going to school. We're going back to school, Mdara. Next year, we are going to our matric dance together.
Viva!
Mdara!
Musa Kaula. Do you know this is from Ackermans?
Mdara, we have clothing accounts in here, Mdara. Aircon, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Mdara. I'm listening to my piano.
Hey, is there a hole? Looks at gents. Sharp.
Is he gone again?
He's gone.
But can you see? That's why I say if you're going to eat things that don't belong to you, eat it in silence.
Yes.
You can't eat loud. You will be sitting there like them. And you must say, what are you doing there, you big mouth? Telling everybody what, hey, aha. And now it's time,
You know what's
But
crazy
imagine
about-
being caught like doing
Because now I'm just thinking now, that prisoner has ruined everything for every other prisoner.
But prisoners have phones, bro.
That's crazy. That guy actually has he's a influencer.
He's a TikToker.
Because he does other videos. Besides that one, he has other videos where he's walking in the yard.
He's living life,
Living
lavish.
life.
While the rest of us, we just have our lights cut off. No explanation.
Do they have Wi-Fi in prison?
Yes.
Which
No,
study?
they've got data. They
Oh,
buy
yeah,
data.
yeah.
They studied. There's another video I saw for a colored bra who's in there. There's a piano in there.
Ow.
He's learning to play piano. He's like, what must I do when I come out? They're not going to hire me. I need to join a band. That's literally what he said.
I got booked for a gig by a prisoner once.
Tabo Besta. Tabo Besta booked, what's that? Yvonne Chaka Chaka. She was there singing Tagalani songs. I'm like, honestly.
Thank you, Mr. DJ, for playing my song. Thank you.
And I can
Thank
see
you.
Tabo dancing to the
On a white wall.
This guy phoned me, and I was like, "Hey, my dog, are you out?" So I thought he's phoning me for a gig because he's out now. I'm on the, otherwise. He's like, "Yeah, I got a gig." I'm like, "Yeah, where we doing the gig?" Boxback Correctional. Oh. You still inside? Yeah, come. Bro, we went to go do it wasn't just me. It was me, Chris Mapani, and then Kanyimba was with us.
Yo.
So it was a gig. We went.
The prisoners probably went wild for Kanye.
Bro, that's the thing, right?
And she was still darker back then. Yo, I missed that
She was
one.
deeper
yo.
shades of
yo.
house.
I missed that one.
Bruh.
Aye, man. Aye.
Before she saw the light. Now here in Dimpy. Even the Dimpy is a little bit darker. I miss Joopsy. I miss Joopsy.
So what happened at the gig?
We obviously done a comedy show, me and Chris Mapani. But bruh, it was so weird because when we walked in, we were in the cafeteria area. So the guy that booked us, when we get into the area, there's a mural of him. A hand-painted mural of him there.
In jail?
In jail.
Oh,
They
that's
painted
the
yeah.
Vader.
Everyone's wearing the normal prison outfits. His one
Vader.
is designed like, you see like an F1 driver.
Yeah.
He's wearing shades.
Let me pause.
Because he can't see his face. Pablo.
Pablo.
Bruh, we walk into the prison, they have a human, the guards have made like a human chain to block us from the prisoners. We go on stage, bruh. I was emceeing the thing. I was, dollaring a set in between. Chris Mapani, bruh, every time Kanye just did this.
Bro, some of them are... And those guys are
Bruh,
thirsty.
bruh.
Yeah, bro.
Have you ever performed but seen that no one's eyes are looking at you?
Where are they looking?
So eventually I was like, "Aight, gents, I'm gonna dollar something for yous because I know you're gonna use this later." And I said, "Aus Kanye, do you mind just walking up and down the ramp?" So she modeled for them. Yay! Some guy was hanging on the windows
Oh
at
my
bars.
gosh.
Some guy was hanging on, And Kanye being Kanye, she owned it, bruh. She went, she started, she turned. Yeah.
I'm sure they're still using it till today.
I said, this one is for the bank, boys.
But in prison,
use this one for later.
The guy hanging is killing me.
Bruh, on the cage, on the window, going, ah.
No. No.
Bruh, that day, I didn't expect to find what I found. Full gig. Full gig.
Full fee.
Full everything.
Damn.
Inside the
money in
prison.
prison, bro. They make money in prison. I had a friend who said something wild once. Like, he got released and we're chilling at Mbaula. Everyone's just having fun. We're sharing snacks. This guy is like, it's a nice samba moment. We're like, hey, bro, we welcome home, dog. We're happy you're here. The guy looks at us and says, hey, I miss jail. Like, oh, what? Oh, what? He's like, no, I make more money inside.
Oh, not his,
Yes,
his partner.
and he's
was
missing his friends that are there.
His friend.
Yeah. His friends.
Bro, how long do you
missing
let me
his
not ask
daddy.
that. Yeah. Me, I don't ever want to go there because I know my days are numbered.
Yeah, that's when you look cute. Can be somebody's
If you're
girl.
cute, it's happening, my boy.
Yeah, it's going down.
But
all
you're
aspects.
funny, you know. I think you'll survive in jail. You know why? Every night you just tell a fire story. You make everyone laugh. You do a set every night.
But
Do you know that laughter makes you more attractive?
Yeah.
Do you know that? I want a son. I want a son. Uchenza and stepfather.
No, but you don't laugh, Titi. You just tell fire jokes. The next night they're like, we can't wait for Titi to entertain because there's no entertainment there.
But
you can only
somebody's
play
going to
Sweepy for so long.
Yeah, someone's gonna fall in love with
Yeah,
you.
because R. Kelly is singing in prison. Do you know how many leaked videos there are of him just singing, like singing?
I believe I can
But
fly.
the other prisoners are scared of R. Kelly. They know what he can do.
He's the one.
Yeah, he's the danger.
Don't
there.
look young in jail.
Alright, guys, no ways. We have to end the show. No.
Okay, yeah, hey, Pelami,
Crime is such a weird subject.
Yeah, and we can talk about crime forever and a day. But it is a crime to go over time. So unfortunately, this is all we have for you today. Cheese Gang, it's official. We are PNC. Thank you for joining us. I do have some announcements, some sad announcements on my side. It is rather unfortunate that we will be postponing the Cape Town show. So we're going to be postponing the Cape Town show. Yeah, I know. Some personal things came up that need attention. So unfortunately, the Cape Town show will not be happening on the 27th of July. We are moving it to the 30th of July. So if you've bought your tickets already, I know a lot of people have bought. Did I say July? We're moving. Bruh, do you see what I mean?
Back then, you never used to do this stuff.
Back then.
I miss my friend.
Me too, bro. Me too. I miss him, man.
But I love you as well, you know, like it's real, you know.
No.
You say, why is Farida getting X'd? Wow.
I can't take.
Don't.
No, let's.
Okay, yeah.
Let's just. Bro, I miss him, like
Get it off
personally.
your chest, guys.
Oh, get it off your chest.
Yeah.
Get it off your chest. Wait.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna announce get it off your chest.
Yeah, just
so let me
finish
finish
your
with my sad announcement. So Cape Town show has been moved to the 30th of November. So it's been postponed to the 30th of November. People who've bought tickets, you're more than welcome to get a refund on your ticket, or you can carry it over to the 30th of November. Still at the same place at the ICC in Cape Town. We've just had to move the show out. I do apologize for any inconveniences caused on my side.
Imagine there's a guy who's about to go on a date with the girl of his dreams.
Ish, brah, that's my biggest heartbreak. There are people who have booked flights to go to Cape Town.
No.
I think that's the one that crushes my soul
Yeah.
the most, you know. And I apologize. I really sincerely, truly apologize for that.
Yeah, but the buses back are also, half price. So use those 14 hours for travel. It's really good to reflect in a bus next to
Shadri-
somebody else's cup of tea.
Shadri, any announcements?
Bioscope Sundays,
Bioscope
every
Sundays.
single Sunday. Yesterday.
Fire things.
Oh my word, the show is just getting better and better. We have so much fun there. Also check out the backstage vlog.
The backstage vlog.
Farizi for the Farai and that's commercial, right?
You know what it's now from right. So you can catch me on all my social media. It's 405. On Twitter, it's 405. On TikTok, it's the real 405. I promise you, I don't have 50,000 to give you. It's not me. It's not me. I don't have
They
it.
are scamming with your
They
name.
are scamming with my name. A lady sent me a DM and said, hey, please hit the call. I sent 7,000. Is it safe? I said, you sent it wrong. It's not to my account.
Sure.
So they ate you, mommy. Sorry about that.
People send you money.
No, people are using my picture to say, hey, give Al Tabla.
Oh.
Tabla there for you.
I almost gave my TikTok now. Like, people are sending money. You can find me on Chandri Vivek on TikTok if you want to laugh.
No one sent me money.
Guys, we're introducing a new segment on the show called Get It Off Your Chest.
Yes.
So there's a number that you can use to just get anything that you want to get off your chest. So just send a voice note and tell us what you want to get off your chest. We'll discuss whatever it is that you want to get off your chest for a good 5 minutes, 7 minutes. The number is
I'm looking for
063
the number. Where's the number?
063
Oh, yeah, you got it. Away.
482 0639. This is going to be a new exciting segment where you can just get anything off your chest, tell us your problem or whatever you want to get off your chest. It could be a good thing and we'll discuss it for a couple of minutes. Let me just repeat that number. The number is 063 482 0639.
Can we put it on the screen?
Yeah. we'll put it on the
Also,
screen.
remember that we're going to make you anonymous if you want to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you want your name there, your name can be there, but just tell us anonymous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah, that's it from us. From me, Mpopops, the father of one, husband of one.
Just a disclaimer on the number. This is not for bookings. Don't send bookings and pictures or...
Oh, yes.
This is only for the Cheese Gang to get things off their chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no pictures of people's chests.
Yeah.
Just...
No, that's the thing that I heard in the club
Guys,
the other
no,
day.
I know, and it just sounds out of character for you. I'm a belly, I'm sweaty. No,
Okay.
no.
Hi. Well, Cheese Gang, that's it from us. My name is Mpopops Mrikwani. He is Titi Chimerik the Barbaric. She is Farida Farofizi the Farofai. And over there in the back, in black, is Chandre van der Vext. Ladies and gentlemen, in the back, glowing like no one else.
There's no lights on today.
There's no lights on, but look at the
It's
brightness.
shining.
Dimpi Dimpopo hanging out in the back.
In
and
the
of
prison
course,
suit?
my brother just comes slide around here. Says Dimpi.
Yes!
I believe you. I believe. Hi guys, we're going sharp. Bye. Bye.
Wat gaan aan in my tronk? En jy, what are you doing?
Ndara was telling people it's nice here. I told them that we're having bubble bath and we have electricity. Ndara, I told them I ate cake on my birthday. I was lying, Ndara. We are suffering. It's not nice here, Ndara. Sorry for saying it's nice in here. It's not. I'm suffering, Ndara.
And you? And you, what are you doing?
Musa. Kaula.
Hey, what's happening to you?
Noma yini bosa ya.
Ah, welcome back, Tabo.
Just kill me now. Can't wear this Ackerman's clothes anymore. I'm suffering here. That is nice quality.
My Vaseline is finished.
Mdara, I don't speak Afrikaans. I just want to say, sorry, Mdara.
Mama.